We all think of our homes as our personal sanctuary, right? Safe and secure. But what if I told you that right now, under your feet and behind your walls, there's a secret battle being fought every single day? We're about to pull back the curtain on the hidden world of your home's plumbing, and we're starting in a place where that fight is especially fierce, Carson, California.
So let me ask you this. Is your home trying to tell you something? You know what I mean. That weird noise the toilet makes, the sink that seems to take forever to drain, or that water bill that just shot through the roof? Are those just little quirks? Or are they smoke signals, clues to a much, much bigger problem hiding just out of sight?
These signs right here, they might feel like small annoyances, but they're not. A gurgling toilet isn't just a funny sound. It could literally be your sewer line gasping for air. And that mysterious wet spot in the yard, that could be your main water line bleeding out underground. This is your house speaking to you. And trust me, you're gonna want to listen.
To really understand what these warnings mean, we have to go deeper. So let's explore the unseen systems running beneath our homes and the powerful forces that are constantly trying to wreck them.
Here's the thing you have to remember. Your home's pipes don't just exist in a nice, safe little bubble. Nope. They're in a constant, knockdown, drag-out fight with the world around them. The dirt, the weather, even the very air you breathe. Where you live plays a huge role in whether your plumbing survives or fails.
And you know, there's probably no better place to see this battle up close than in our case study, Carson, California. It's kind of like the perfect storm of environmental factors that create a really intense, unique set of plumbing headaches for anyone who lives there. Okay, so let's meet villain number one in our story, the salt air. Carson is less than 5 miles from the Pacific Ocean, which sounds lovely, right? But all that salty, damp air is incredibly corrosive. It just relentlessly eats away at any exposed metal. That means copper pipes and especially water heaters are basically rusting away in fast forward. Next up, let's go underground to meet villain number 2, the soil itself. Carson is built on this really heavy clay soil. Now, when clay gets wet, it expands, and when it dries out, it shrinks and contracts. Just imagine that powerful movement, day in and day out, squeezing and stressing the rigid pipes buried right under your home's foundation. It's a total recipe for disaster.
And our third and final antagonist is one you might not expect. It's the trees. You know those beautiful mature trees that line streets like Del Amo and Avalon Boulevards? Well, their roots are on a mission to find water. And to them, your sewer line is like a 5-star, all-you-can-drink buffet. They will literally crack right through pipes to get to it.
So, you've got the salt air, the shifting soil, and the thirsty tree roots all attacking your home's plumbing system. What happens when they finally win? Well, now we get to the messy part. Let's look at the common culprits and the catastrophes they leave behind. A lot of people are unknowingly living with a ticking time bomb, and this timeline shows you exactly why. So many homes in Carson were built with these old galvanized steel pipes that have about a 40-year lifespan. Well, you can do the math. For a lot of these homes, that expiration date has already come and gone. These pipes aren't just getting old, they're actively failing right now.
And when they fail, it is not pretty. We're not talking about a little drip. We're talking about tree roots causing a full-blown sewage backup right into your house. Water heaters, beaten down by corrosion and hard water, failing completely in as little as 8 to 12 years. And then there's the big one, slab leaks. A crack in a pipe under your foundation causing massive water damage you might not even notice until it's too late.
Okay, enough of the scary stuff. Let's talk about how to fight back. We're going to shift gears from the catastrophes to the cures and look at the amazing modern technology professionals use to diagnose, repair, and renew these hidden systems.
The really good news is that getting help is actually super straightforward. It's a clear 3-step process designed to take the stress out of the whole thing. You make the call, an expert shows up, figures out the real problem, and gives you a clear upfront price. Then they just get the work done. No games, no surprises, just a clear path to getting things fixed.
And the technology for fighting these problems, it's gotten so much smarter. To find a slab leak now, they don't have to just start smashing up your floor. They use this incredible thing called electronic leak detection. It's basically like a super-powered stethoscope that lets them listen for the leak and pinpoint its exact location with surgical precision.
Now, when it comes to clearing out a blocked sewer line, there's a huge difference between a quick fix and a real solution. A traditional snake or a rooter service, that's basically just punching a hole through the clog. But hydrojetting, that's a whole other level.
It uses high-pressure water to blast the entire inside of the pipe clean. For a stubborn problem like tree roots, that's the difference between patching the problem and actually solving it.
And when those old pipes are finally done for, the materials we have now are so much better. Copper is still a fantastic durable standard, but a material like PEX is a total game changer, especially for a place like Carson. It's flexible. That means when that clay soil starts to expand and contract, the PEX can move with it, instead of just cracking under all that pressure.
All of these repairs and new technologies lead us to the most important topic of all: how to prevent the disaster from ever happening. This is all about playing offense instead of defense, taking simple steps now to protect your home before there's an emergency.
When you boil it all down, this is what it comes to. You have to know your enemy. It doesn't matter if you live in Carson or on the other side of the country. Understanding the unique environmental challenges your home is facing is the single most important thing you can do to prevent a catastrophe. And once you know the risks, you can take action. And look, this isn't rocket science. It's scheduling a drain cleaning every so often, especially if you have big trees. It's flushing your water heater once a year to get rid of all that nasty sediment. It's knowing what a slab leak looks like. These simple proactive steps can literally save you thousands of dollars and a world of hurt.
So, after seeing this whole hidden world, the battles, the solutions, the last question is really for you. When you think about your own home's plumbing, is it a system you actively maintain, or is it just a disaster that you're waiting for? Because at the end of the day, that choice is yours.